welcome back. Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez now facing a potential ethics complaint for accepting free tickets to the Met Gala. You heard about this. The conservative group, the American Accountability Foundation, says AOC broke House rules by accepting those free tickets. They would cost you or I about $35,000 each. These, of course, is to attend the party, which is also attended by fellow New York Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney. Now, House rules say that members can accept free tickets to charity events, but the complaint says the Met Gala doesn't qualify since the guest list comes from a private company. What are the tax implications from all this, especially AOC's dress? Let's welcome in now the president of Zuma Global, Heather Zumarraga. Also back with us, Seth Denson, business and market analyst. All right, we're missing Dan on this one, the real tax expert here. But, you know, look, if I go on Price is Right and I win a car, Heather, and I bring that car home, I'm going to have to pay income tax on that, right, or some kind of tax. So why should AOC be exempt from a $35,000 gift?
You're right, she shouldn't. I don't think you're ready to give up your truck yet, John Bachman. But yes, if you did win a car, you would owe taxes on that. Now, AOC is saying this is part of her official duty, right? $30,000 ticket to the Met Gala is hardly a widely attended event by elected officials, maybe by celebrities. And when you look at the dress, I mean, first off, it's ugly. I can say that.
Okay, yes, you are the one qualified to say that. Seth and I, not so much. Right. But go ahead, yes.
Don't say anything. However, at $35,000, that's a lavish gift. And let's say she's in about 20% tax bracket. At least you're looking at 12 grand between those two events, the dress and the Met Gala. And so she owes some taxes on that for sure.
Yeah, and there's also, of course, Seth, here, the conflict of interest thing. You know, Anna Wintour is controlling the guest list here. She's a former ambassador under the Obama administration. The political connections are tight, so maybe she's covered there. But still, like, just the appearance of this and the fact that she defends herself and calls everyone who is critical of her a hater, you got to love that, too.
Well, listen, I've read Heather's book, so I'm going to avoid the dress. I'm just not even going to, I'm not going to go there. I know Newsmax calls me for all fashion segments, but I'm going to avoid it on this one. But no, listen, AOC said, and Heather brought up a good point. She said, was this official duties, which is under the gift rules, I think, of these types of things. And AOC said, well, it was official duties. I was there representing the working class women. Well, let's define working class women. AOC makes $174,000 a year. And if she wins her next election, which according to Speaker Pelosi, a glass of water could win in her district if it was a Democrat, she's going to be eligible for the lifetime pension, which means she'll make another $139,000 a year and get access to the Congressional Thrift Plan. So I think AOC may have a little bit of an uphill battle explaining herself as a common woman.
She's doing well for herself in Washington, D.C., as so many members of Congress do. You know, the other thing that's interesting about this, we've reported on her Tesla ownership, Heather, and there's a very specific carve-out for electric vehicle owners who make up to $800,000 a year to write off some of their costs of their electric vehicles. AOC, I'm sure, will love that for her Tesla ownership. Sure. Meanwhile, we know that Nicki Minaj did not attend this event because she's not vaccinated yet. She's still doing her research. But there's also this issue with the White House. You know, she's going back and forth. She's become a new beacon of freedom. And she said the White House invited her to go talk about it. She said she was going to dress in all pink. You know, speaking of clothes again, just like Legally Blonde here. But
it's the fashion segment today, John.
That's what we're doing. We joke about this, Seth and I. We call it Bros on Clothes. But we're not talking about her clothes here. But, you know, this is about, you know, this all stems from the Met Gala here. But Nicki Minaj has stepped into this issue on the vaccines, Heather. Isn't this just getting so ridiculous?
No, it really is. Look, the bottom line is free speech is under attack here in the U.S. And I think the Democratic Party is outraged because they think they own Nicki Minaj because either she's a rapper, an African-American, female, whatever reason, and she's not allowed to question anything. The woke mob, whatever they say goes. And so if you question it, and mind you, in defense of Nicki Minaj, she didn't say she was against the vaccine.
Right.
She's only saying that do your research first, pray on it, don't be bullied into something you don't want to do. She didn't say don't get vaccinated. Then Twitter banned her. Twitter has denied that, but on Instagram she said Twitter did ban her. She'll never use Twitter again. But how dare anyone question anything or including the vaccine. And it's just gotten to a point in society that if you do say something, you're shut down by the left automatically.
Automatically shut down. And Seth, you write about this, healthcare policy in your book. The environment now for even questioning these directives, there's so much animosity here.
Yeah, if the left wants to claim that healthcare is a right, then so is my right to choose when and when I don't access it, right? And at the end of the day here, listen, I got the vaccine. Why did I do it? Not because of something I read on Facebook, not because of something that I did or didn't hear a bureaucrat say or a celebrity say. I did it because I talked to my doctor. And I asked my doctor what I should do, and they said, get the vaccine. So I did. We've got to get back to a place of common sense where everybody can have individual freedom, make decisions best for them based on their information they get from their doctor.
Amen. Seth, great to see you. Heather, great to see you as well. We'll see you guys next week.
You too, John.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, got more